We are going to go ahead and get started. So I would first like to welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're excited to see all of you and are excited to be able to celebrate this year's accomplishments. My name is Mackenzie Tickles and I am this year's Spring Celebration Coordinator. This year's Spring Celebration looks a little different for obvious reasons. COVID-19 has brought us many challenges, but we've all been able to adapt and roll with the punches. We still wanted to recognize all of the hard work Leadership Institute has done this past semester and also recognize our seniors and award recipients. To kick off our celebration, we would like to recognize all of our seniors who have completed the Leadership Studies minor or certificate. We're so proud of all you have accomplished.
Hey, Kinsey, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. Was I on mute that whole time?
No, for the last couple minutes. No, last couple seconds.
Okay, well that's great. I wonder if it muted me.
Accomplished. And then after that, it was mute.
Okay, so we are so proud of all you have accomplished during your time at Washburn and are excited to celebrate with you as you move on to bigger and better things. When you hear your name, we would like you to share with the audience your major, your plans after graduation, and your most meaningful Leadership Institute experience. Is Brianna Barrientos on? Okay, I'll go ahead and read hers. So she will be graduating with a degree in elementary education with an emphasis in early childhood education and a minor in leadership studies. She plans to hopefully find a job teaching a primary grade in one of the schools in or near Wichita. Her favorite Leadership Institute memory was planning the spring celebration when she was a member of SLC her sophomore year. She really enjoyed being able to see everything she had planned come to life with the help of an amazing team. Is Sarah Boyden on? Sarah will be graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and a minor in Leadership. Her plans after graduation is she's accepted a position at Stormont Vale Health on the Spine Center as an RN. Her favorite LI memory is being on the CLC team the first year of starting the program was so much fun. She created so many relationships that developed into friendships and learned so much about herself in the process. Is Shelby Bruna on? Shelby will be graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree as well with a minor in Leadership Studies. Her plans after graduation are currently undecided and she hopes to secure a job within the ER or ICU at Bryan Health in Lincoln, Nebraska. Her favorite LI memory is attending the Lead 365 Leadership Conference in Orlando, Florida. Chris Byrne will be graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice Law Enforcement with a Leadership Studies minor. His plans after college are to work for a police agency to gain experience and eventually move up to a federal organization. His favorite LI memory is winning the Collegiate Leadership Competition 2 years in a row. Is Brittany Douglas with us tonight?
Yes, hello everyone. So I'll be graduating with, sorry my dog is barking. I'll be graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and the Leadership minor. After graduation, I'll be moving to Kansas City and working in the neuro ICU at St. Luke's Hospital. And then my favorite LI memory is going to a conference in Washington, D.C.
Thanks, Brittany. Bonita Farley is also a senior graduating this year. Sydney Fox, are you with us today? She will be graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies with a minor in Leadership Studies. Her plans after graduation will be attending the University of Kansas to pursue a master's degree in higher education administration. Her favorite LI memory is getting to plan scholarship interview day her freshman year and then interviewing the students her junior year. Scholarship interview day is one of her favorite events each year, and she is blessed that the LI took a chance on her and her leadership abilities before even enrolled as a student at Washburn. Reed Harp, would you like to share?
Of course. I'll graduate with bachelor's in accounting and finance and a minor in leadership studies. After graduation, I plan to go to Kansas State University for graduate school, and my favorite Leadership Institute memory is the entire week of HSLA.
Thanks, Reed. Is Meg Henry with us today? No? Okay. So Meg will be graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing with a minor in Leadership Studies. Her plans after graduation is to pass the NCLEX and start working as an RN. Her favorite LI memory is her experience as a peer mentor, getting to bond with other mentors and getting to know the students throughout the week. Is Morgan Holloway on tonight? She will be graduating with a bachelor's in technology administration, associates in graphic arts, with minors in leadership studies and business. Her plans after graduation she's looking to get her master's in journalism. Her favorite LI memory is the ILA conference in Brussels, Belgium, and getting to know all the amazing people in the LI throughout her time here. Abigail Pryor will be graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in ACS Chemistry with minors in leadership and mathematics. Her plans after graduation is she's continuing to work with a local church youth group through the summer and hopefully start her master's degree at a seminary in the fall. Her favorite LI memory would be the time she spent volunteering at Habitat for Humanity during her LE 200 class. She had a lot of fun having the opportunity to volunteer for an organization that she had been interested in for a long time. Abby Inman.
Yes, hello everybody. I'll be graduating in December with a bachelor's in human services, a certificate in trauma and recovery, and minors in leadership studies and sociology. My plans after graduation is to attend grad school. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I have some time. And my favorite LI memory, my memories were living in the community, my freshman year, being a peer mentor, and being the SLC fellow this year.
Great. Is Allie Iverson on tonight? She will be graduating with a Bachelor's of Business Administration in Marketing and Management. Her plans after graduation is she's planning to stay in Topeka and attend grad school at Washburn. Her favorite LI memory is living on the Leadership Hall and developing close relationships with all of her fellow Leadership Institute seniors. Claire Leffingwell.
Hi, I will be graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and a minor in Leadership Studies. Starting in the fall, I'll be attending Oklahoma State University in Stillwater, Oklahoma, to pursue a master's degree in Educational Leadership Studies with an emphasis in college student development. And I think my favorite Leadership Institute memories came from traveling to the International Leadership Association in Brussels, Belgium, West Palm Beach, Florida, and Ottawa, Canada. It only took 3 times to finally bring home the first place. But some of my best memories and best relationships were formed out of those conferences.
Is Sydney Masters with us? She will be graduating with a bachelor's in social work and minors in leadership studies and communication studies. Her plans after graduation is 2 weeks after, to be specific. She will begin pursuing her graduate degree in Advanced STAN Masters of Social Work program at Washburn University. Her favorite LI memory is, without a doubt, Fall Orientation 2019. Her group ended up mostly being seniors, and she ended up having a bit of fun and lots of laughs. Elizabeth Miller. She will be graduating with a Bachelor's of Business Administration in Marketing and Management. Her plans after graduation will be to move to Kansas City, where she's accepted a position with Inside Response on the marketing team. Her favorite LI memory would be at the spring orientation when they attended Helping Hands. Mackenzie Moore.
Hi, I'll be graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and Leadership Studies minor. My plans after graduation are yet to be decided. I'll just start working somewhere as a nurse. And some of my favorite LI memories include the leadership conference I had the opportunity to attend in DC, and then all of the little events that I've had the chance to take part in.
Is Kat Othmer with us? She will be graduating with a Bachelor's in Business Administration in Accounting and Finance with a minor in Leadership. Her plans after graduation will be getting her master's in accountancy and working full-time at a CPA firm here in Topeka. After she gets her master's, she will begin the journey of studying for the CPA exam. Her favorite Leadership Institute memory was attending the leadership labs and the fun icebreakers during the All-Institute meetings. Is Sam Pomeroy here?
Yes, he's here. Thank you for that wonderful picture of myself from Facebook. But I am graduating with a political science degree. Going to Washburn Law in the fall, Go Bods, Part 2. And my favorite LI memory was being the Leadership Hall RA for a year.
Is Arlene Quintana with us? Okay, she will be graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and a Leadership minor. Her plans after graduation is to stay in Kansas and work as an RN, hopefully with children. Her favorite LI memory is when the Leadership Institute signed for the little event and there was a group of us who went to the Boys and Girls Club to help clean up and make rooms nicer for the children. She had a lot of fun that day doing hard work. Emma Stotts.
Hello. So I will be graduating with a Bachelor's of Liberal Arts in Integrated Studies. And in the fall, I will also be attending Washburn University School of Law with Sam, study buddies. My favorite LI memory, it's kind of hard to pick just one, but I think all of the best ones come from freshman year on the Leadership Hall. That was such a special time, and we still reminisce to this day.
Is Monica West with us? No. She will be graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Her plans after graduation will be working as an RN in the Progressive Care Unit at the University of Kansas Health System St. Francis campus here in Topeka. Her favorite LI memory is spending 2 summers as a peer mentor for the High School Leadership Academy. Emma Wetzel? She will be graduating.
Here.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry if this is close to my face. I can't see myself. I will be graduating with my bachelor's in human services. I'll have a minor in social work and leadership. My plans after graduation, I will be getting my master's in social work, just like Sydney, and at Washburn. And then I'm currently working at KBC Health Systems with foster parents and foster children. And then my favorite leadership memory probably would be being the Leadership Hall RA and just like all the interaction that was on that hall.
Great. Thanks, Emma. I would like to congratulate the seniors again. Each year, the graduating class assembles a written statement about the legacy they wish to leave and challenges future students to make the most of their own leadership journeys. I would now like to invite Senior Claire Leffingwell to read this year's senior signature.
Okay. We, the Leadership Institute Class of 2020, declare our signature to be: we are a group of people of many identities, histories, and experiences. As we became proud Ichabods and ultimately found our home at Washburn University, we used our diverse perspectives and principles to approach challenges and growth opportunities with versatility and grace. We value campus and community relationships deeply and recognize the importance of inclusivity. We actively seek out partnerships that are fulfilling, and we are passionate about people. We dream big, and we create lasting, sustainable change. During our time at Washburn, we found ways to learn and grow every day. In both leadership classes and co-curricular programming, we found meaningful opportunities for personal growth and never stopped striving for excellence. We learned how to balance professionalism and fun, and this balance helped us nourish the relationships we formed along the way. We treated people with empathy, respect, and fairness, and happily welcomed individuals into the Leadership Institute. As our class graduates and moves into the real world, we leave behind a challenge for current and future students. We challenge you to learn from each other and appreciate individual differences. Use diversity to create spaces for greatness and practice vulnerability often. Celebrate successes with fellow students and acknowledge loss when appropriate. Jump in head first and build up those around you. It is our hope as the class of 2020 that current and future students continue to live these principles out every day and contribute to the culture of Washburn University and the Topeka community.
Thank you again so much, seniors. It has been so much fun getting to know you and working alongside you this past year and a half. Jumping back into our celebration, it is now time to announce our Spring Celebration Awards that are given to students, faculty, and community leaders who have shown outstanding enthusiasm and commitment through their involvement with the Institute in the past year. These awards are nominated and voted on by students who wish to recognize the amazing contributions of others to our organization. I would now like to invite Abby Inman to present the first award.
Thank you, Mackenzie. The Emerging Leader Award goes to a student who newly became involved with the Institute this year and has shown stellar commitment and involvement. This year, we had 4 students who were nominated for this award: Megan Durantes, Shaden Haynes, Quinn Leffingwell, and Hannah Mitchell. The nominator for this year's award had this to say: This student's ability to always have an amazing attitude and to be very active and engaged in what they do has been inspiring. The student is intentional and searching for new ways to grow as a person and as a leader, and over the past year, they have done a phenomenal job doing so. The student has been a fantastic friend, and I can't wait to see what their future will hold. And the award goes to Quinn Leffingwell. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Quinn. I would now like to announce this year's Outstanding Distinguished Student Leader Award. This award recognizes a senior who has shown an outstanding commitment to leadership within the Leadership Institute during their entire time at Washburn. We had 6 students nominated for this award this year: Reed Harp, Morgan Holloway, Abby Inman, Claire Leffingwell, Emma Stotts, and Monica West. The nominator for this year's winner had this to say: "This person has devoted themselves to the Leadership Institute all 4 years. They have been a leader in the organization and is always offering to help people reach their goals. They push the organization to be the best it can be." And the award goes to Claire Leffingwell. Congratulations, Claire.
Thank you.
I do think we can take a quick minute to celebrate. If you want to unmute yourself and say something or clap, please feel free to do that. I know we're kind of powering through quickly here, but do take a minute to recognize these awards.
Oh, Leffingwell.
Congratulations.
It's really awkward to run different cities here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will say they will actually get their award. It will be mailed to them. So.
And you only have to mail it to one house.
Yeah.
Right.
One package.
Postage is bad. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. So the next award is the Outstanding Leadership at Washburn Award. This award goes to a faculty or staff member who has shown commitment and support to the Leadership Institute activities and or classes. This year, we had 4 faculty or staff members nominated for this award: James Barclow, Marta Hout, Carissa Johnson, and Tracy Routsong. The nominator of this year's winner had this to say: "This person has always supported all students and faculty in the LI in every event that they host. This person has a big heart and is always there." And this award goes to James Barclow. Congratulations. James serves as the Director of Undergraduate Initiatives and is a lecturer for student success.
Yay, James.
Yay.
Yay.
Congrats, James.
Yeah, James.
James.
So much.
Is he here?
Yes. Thank you all.
Congratulations, James.
Good job.
Okay, the next award goes to a community leader who has shown commitment and support to Leadership Institute initiatives. This year, we had 6 community members nominated for this award: Susan Duffy, Lindsay Freeman, Jessica Lenher, Brett Martin, Matt Pavarnik, and Abby Price. The nominator of this year's winner had this to say: "This person is a huge supporter of Leadership Institute programs and initiatives. They are always willing to assist in any way to make sure we provide the best experiences to our students." This year's winner is Matt Pavarnik. Congratulations,
Yay, Matt. He's here.
Thank you.
Here, I lost him.
All right.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations to all of our award winners tonight. I would like to invite Claire back to recognize our ILA team this year.
This moves a lot more quickly when we don't have to do like stage changes or anything. Wow.
I know.
The International Leadership Association Global Conference in Ottawa, Canada was held last October. Kendall Beamer, Hannah Arneson, Marie Carasillo, and I served as the student team to attend this conference. The theme of the conference was Leadership, Courage Required, and sessions and speakers focused on the concept of courage in difficult times. Pretty appropriate for the current situation. We attended many breakout sessions that expanded our knowledge and understanding of leadership. Along with these concurrent sessions, we also competed in the student case study competition. In the competition, teams are tasked with preparing a policy brief paper and an oral poster defense. Our case study was entitled "A Mountain of Misfortune: Understanding Irresponsible Consumption and Disposal of Waste in India Through the Lens of Leadership Theory." We focused on the Gazipur landfill in Delhi, India, to bring attention to the global issue of irresponsible consumption and waste management. We utilized systems theory and motivations theory, specifically Maslow's hierarchy of needs, to inform recommendations at the micro, meso, and macro levels of interactions. Our performance in both the written brief and oral presentation advanced us to the final round of the competition, along with 2 other undergraduate teams from our division. For the final presentation, we were required to include information that we had learned from the sessions of the conference to expand and improve our presentation. We had about 24 hours to create an entirely new PowerPoint and oral presentation. Following the finals round, we were awarded title of International Champions for superior performance. I think I speak for our whole team when I say that the conference overall was an incredible experience. We grew as a team, as leaders, and as humans. Along with immense personal growth, becoming champions was also a really cool perk. Thank you to everyone who supported us last fall.
Thank you, Claire. At this time, I would like to invite Lauren and Maddie to recognize this year's Student Leadership Council Fellows.
All right. Hello, everyone. I said hi to a lot of you earlier, but thank you so much for joining us. Obviously, this spring celebration feels pretty different than what we have done in the past, but I'm really proud of the students who took time to put some type of program together, because it was really important for them to recognize their peers and all the work that our students did throughout this last academic year. So Maddie and I are going to take a quick moment to reflect just a little bit actually on this year's fellows. So full transparency, normally at this time in the spring celebration program, I know I usually get a little bit emotional because we work so closely with the student fellows throughout the year. These students put in, 20 hours of work a week roughly for an entire year. They share some pretty vulnerable moments with us, and we share vulnerable moments with them as well. So it is an absolute privilege to get to work with students like this. They make us better educators by far. And it has been, while our time was cut short a little bit this year, it has been an absolute pleasure to work with all 3 of these women in their different fellow roles this year. So I will start by recognizing Kendall Beamer. So Kendall served as the High School Leadership Academy Fellow for this year. As many of you know, Kendall spent a year working on a program that unfortunately had to be canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And I know that this was a devastating blow for all of us, but especially Kendall. Because I can't imagine another student demonstrating the resilience and the positivity that Kendall demonstrated, even though the program she had been dreaming about for a year was not actually going to come to fruition. She quickly adjusted her path forward to ensure she could still leave a positive impact on the High School Leadership Academy and the Leadership Institute. Kendall is an incredible asset to our Leadership Institute team and has prioritized the development of her peers, which in turn has contributed to her own personal growth. Kendall, we are so proud of you and are grateful for the positivity and hope that you continue to demonstrate even when things are tough. We are excited to continue working with you as you take on a new fellow role next year. Yay, Kendall. That's right. People are clapping. Just
Okay. Thanks, Lauren. So boy, oh boy, what a joy to talk about Claire. Claire this year served as the Leadership Challenge Event Fellow. Claire has had an immense impact on the leadership over the last 3 years. Let me just tell you some of the roles she's had. She's been student worker, High School Leadership Academy peer mentor, International Leadership Association competitor and champion, LCE volunteer coordinator, LE100 peer educator, High School Leadership Academy fellow, Leadership Challenge event fellow, mentor, leader, and friend. Whew, that's a lot. And I think we can all agree that Claire has had a huge impact on the LI. This year, specifically, Claire coordinated the largest LCE to date. Throughout her experience, she demonstrated creativity, thoughtfulness, and an ability to motivate and coach others to goal attainment. She is an inclusive leader who makes everyone feel valued. Thank you so much, Claire, for your remarkable impact on LCE and the Leadership Institute. We can't wait to see what you accomplish as an alumna. So congrats, Claire. I see some applause because your impact has really been amazing. And now I get to talk about Abby. Abby Inman served as our Student Leadership Council Fellow for this year. Abby started the year with an innovative vision. She wanted to completely restructure SLC with an emphasis on creating an amazing team. Throughout the year, Abby made pioneering changes to our student experience. She adapted all institute nights to be a more engaging format. She founded a student curriculum committee and executed a highly successful spring community kickoff. She created an SLC team that supported, challenged, and motivated each other. I will mention too that Abby made all of these contributions while also maintaining multiple other priorities on campus and in the community. So thank you so much, Abby, for the work you have put in this year. We cannot wait to see what you continue to accomplish as a leader.
Thank you, Lauren and Maddie. We would now like to recognize this year's Student Leadership Council. I would like to invite Abby Inman to recognize this year's group of Student Leadership Council.
Yes, I will be super brief. I just wanted to get on here and say to my council members, I cannot express how honored I am to have worked beside such an amazing group of students this year. We have accomplished so much this year, and as I look back on it, I am so thankful that I had the opportunity to get to know each and every one of you. You all brought something unique to the table, and I just want to express my deep thank you for all the hard work that each of you put in this year. And even though I'll be around till December, I'm gonna miss you guys and miss seeing you almost every day. This year's Student Leadership Council was organized into 3 groups: the Campus Engagement Team, which was led by this year's stud Alex Yelland, the Community Outreach Team, which was led by Emma Stotts, and the Leadership Challenge Event Team, which was led by LCE fellow Claire Leppingwell. And so at this time, I would like to invite Alex and Emma to recognize this year's teams.
Okay.
Emma, I think you're first.
Okay, sounds good. I'll go ahead and get started. So first off, the script I have is not in this order, so Alex, you're just gonna have to jump around and wing it, which I know you can do. So first off, I'd like to recognize Marissa Wagner. Marissa is a fantastic people person. She makes every task fun and is always a joy to work with. Marissa served as the Pals in the Community team leader as well as fall orientation. Houston Gonzalez. Houston never runs out of great ideas. His support for his organizations and friends is admirable, to say the least. He was our fundraising team leader this year. And Tayton Smith, right, Tayton? Yes. Tayton is always willing to help. Her passion is palpable and inspiring. And Tayton took over for the alumni as the alumni team leader, and she also worked hard on the newsletter this year. Sophia Frick. Sophia brings humor to every setting. Her kindness and hard work is apparent in everything she does. Sophia served as the newsletter team leader with Tayton, and she also was our social media coordinator. Blythe Landon. Blythe is determined and hardworking. She always knows what needs to be done and does it well. And Blythe was responsible for raising all of the funds for LCE. So LCE literally wouldn't have been possible without Blythe. Dylan Babcock. Dylan is always reliable. He will get the job done while also being inclusive of everyone's opinions. And Dylan was the marketing team leader. John knows, and John, I always say John Snow, it's John Cloud. So John knows how to make everyone feel important. His big ideas bring life to every situation. And he was the volunteer team leader this year. And Chloe Jones, last but not least on my team. Chloe leads by example. She is conscious of her team and works to find the best way to implement projects. And Chloe served as the Leadership Labs team leader this semester. And I also had Mackenzie on my team, who is absolutely phenomenal, but I'll go ahead and let Alex talk about Mackenzie.
Okay, for the campus engagement team, we had Bailey Wolf, and honestly, it was just amazing to have Bailey on the team. She's just very, very kind, caring, creative, and just truly an inspirational person just to talk to and just get to know. She did an amazing job just bringing people together and then helping them remember that they are valued on the team in what they actually get to do. Then I had Chloe Apple. I love seeing Chloe actually bring people together throughout the Leadership Institute, through all the different events she planned. She did all the different socials and all of homecoming. She just brought a lot of people together, and her excitement and enthusiasm is just really, really fun to watch. And I've come to admire how much makes the team stronger and how she's grown as a leader. For Olivia Smith, she was already an awesome human being before being on SLC, and from the get-go, and even still today, she impresses me, inspires me to continue growing and is adapting as a leader. It's just been very exciting to have her on the Student Leadership Council, but I'm even more excited to see her grow even more as a leader when she's a fellow next year. Then for Grace Engel, I'm just always impressed with the amount of empathy that she has for the other people. She always loved how she reaches out to other people and just to check in with them and make sure they're doing okay. She's grown a lot over the years as a person and as a leader. I'm just very happy to witness this and be able to call her a friend, just in general. And then I have Mackenzie Tickles. And whenever I imagine Mackenzie, I always imagine her smiling. She's just always so optimistic all the time that I can make anyone's day just a little bit brighter. And her time in SLC has just been a blessing to witness again. I'm just excited to see where she goes next. And that is my team, along with Blythe on my team.
All right, thanks guys. At this time, I would like to invite Olivia Smith to announce our 2020-2021 Student Leadership Council.
I am pumped. Okay. This is weird since it's on Zoom, but like if you want to wave at the camera when I say your name, I don't know who will see you, but whatever, we're gonna go with it. Okay, so starting off, we have Chloe Apple for our campus engagement team student director, Tayton Smith for our community outreach team student director, Alex Yelland for our leadership challenge event team student director, Kinsey Cutler for social media, Creighton Beamer for LCE sponsorships, Aaron Nelson for technology, Coy Olberding for cross-organizational communication, Megan Durantes for homecoming and tabling, Shaden Haynes co-socials, and Bailey Wolf as co-socials. So they will be working on socials together this year, or next year, I guess. Sophia Frick is Spring Celebration. Maria Carasillo is Scholarship Interview Day. Emilio Chavez is Marketing and LCE Banquet. Quinn Leffingwell is Newsletter. And Lauren Massey is LCE Marketing.
All right. Congratulations to the incoming SLC. This is an exciting time, and we cannot wait to see and experience the things you have in store for the Institute next year. At this time, we would also like to recognize our incoming fellows for the 2020-2021 school year.
I'll do it. I don't know who's doing it, but I'll do it. I don't mind. If I'm stealing somebody's thunder, let me know. Just cut me off. We are so excited about the next year's class of Student Leadership Council and the students who've been selected to serve as our fellows for next year. As many of you know, being a fellow is a challenge. It requires a lot of work. It requires a significant time commitment, and it requires a vision, right, for the program that you're ultimately taking ownership of. we embrace our this idea that leadership is learned by doing, and that means that our students develop leadership by putting into practice what they're learning in the classroom environment. So I'm really excited about the team of students who's going to kind of take charge and lead us next year. So first of all, I would like to introduce Kendall Beamer, who will serve as the Leadership Challenge Event Fellow for this next year. So we are excited to have Kendall back in another fellow capacity and are really looking forward to the experience and wisdom that she's going to bring to this team. So yay, Kendall. Maddie, do you want to introduce the next two?
Sure. So the next fellow is Olivia. I had Olivia in class my very first semester teaching. And I remember going to a conference with her in the spring of that year, and another leadership educator who I admire, pulled me aside and said, "That girl's got it. Like, she's going to be amazing." And I 100% think that is true. So we are really excited that Olivia is going to be leading our Student Leadership Council next year, and we can't wait to see the ideas she brings. We are already starting to see those come out in applications and the way she put together, she and the other two fellows put together the team. So we're excited, Olivia. Welcome to the team. And then our last fellow, last and certainly not least, is Chloe Jones, who is going to serve as our High School Leadership Academy Fellow. And I have to applaud Chloe because she is taking on a fellow role for a program that she has yet to see in person. And so we know that is going to be a challenge, and we are so grateful that she is excited about the challenge. She's lucky because Kendall will still be around to pick Kendall's brain, but we're excited to see what Chloe does to further push that program forward. Okay, Mackenzie, back to you. I feel like a news anchor. That's awesome.
Thanks, Maddie. I would like to thank you all for joining us this evening to celebrate another great year for the Leadership Institute. We can't wait until we're all able to be face-to-face again. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you again for joining us. Good night.
Thanks everyone for being here. Congratulations, seniors. If you're around on campus or in the community in Topeka in the fall, please stop by the office so we can say goodbye properly. I can tell you that the Leadership Institute faculty and staff, we miss you terribly. We are really disappointed we didn't get to see you again in person. So don't let this be goodbye. Just we'll see you soon. Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for joining us. Everybody have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Mackenzie, for
Take
being here.
care.
Everybody.